Stephanie Milky here, aka Keto Mom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the Keto Mom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the Keto Mom Secrets podcast. Hey everybody, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie. We're going to do a 2 o'clock tasting and a keto tip, some keto tips. We're going to talk about how to curb cravings. We're going to talk about women and dairy and the effects that dairy has on your body. We're going to talk about portion control, keto snacks, and water intake. That is the questions that have come in today or the last couple days. And so that's what we're going to talk about. So as you're tuning in, number one, if you have any keto questions, ask them below. Number two, if you have anything at any point that is helping you on the keto, low-carb, carb-conscious journey, share below. Like, if you knew today if you knew then what you knew now, what would you do differently? And so oftentimes people just need that extra little bit of like, oh, I didn't know I should be doing this, or I didn't know that dairy affected women so differently than men. I didn't know there was other ways to pay attention to my fat loss. And so as you're tuning in, that's what we're going to go through is ketones and some tips for you. Also, I have some winners. We drew some names. Let me write down the names. So we have, I'll just post them later, but we have some names or some winners of the cup. So that if you shared the video, I think it was Friday or Saturday, if you shared whenever I did the live, the last couple lives, if you shared the video, your name went into a drawing, and this is what you are getting. You're getting a really fun cup with some mom fuel. And so that person's name, drum roll please, is Lavana Robinson. Lavana Robinson, you win. So if you're watching live, but I also drew 2 more names just for some mom fuel. So if you've never tried ketones, this is what I'm going to shake up in just a second. It's my mom fuel. I've been drinking it for over 7 years. It puts you in ketosis in under an hour. It's a tool. So if you've never tried ketones, if you don't know what they are, if you just want to understand the concept behind them and how they work, I want you to post trial in the comments. But I've got a Candace Marcella, I need your address, and Kim Dagnan, Dagnan. So Candace and Kim, Candace Marcella, Kim Dagnan, you win some mom fuel. And then we have Lavana Robinson. This is what you're winning. Congratulations. All right. We'll do some more giveaways. I'll be doing some more ketone shakeups in the afternoon with keto tips. If you want to press the share button, if you press the share button, let me know that you shared in the comments because I actually can't always see the shares, and I'll do another one in the next couple of days. So if you press the share button, let me know. When you press the share button, post I shared, your name can go into a drawing, and we'll do some more drawings for some more mom fuel. So here's how this works, and then we're going to dive into the conversation around craving control, dairy. We're going to talk about curbing your cravings. Portion control, keto snacks, and water. But here's what I'm shaking up for this afternoon for my mom fuel, and it's not just for moms, it's for anybody. And here's the fun cup that I just gave away. This cup is super fun. So I love to drink out of a straw. Here's your water tip for the day. Hold on. My throat is dry. You need to find a cup that you will drink water out of. I prefer to drink water with a straw. Also ketones with a straw. This cup is super fun, but you should be drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. Let me ask you this question. Raise your hand, or you can post a little water droplet below if you drink enough water. Do you feel like you drink enough water? If you don't, you need to be drinking about, I don't know why I left the straw in there. That's silly. Watch this. You need to be drinking about half your body weight in ounces of water. So take your body weight, calculate it, half it, that many ounces. Most people don't. So look I can have a straw, but I can also shake it up. Most people don't drink enough water. I'm shaking up my ketones. It's as easy as putting it in some water. My husband does like 24 ounces. I usually do a smaller amount, 16 ounces, but you can use as much or as little water as you want. And then, this is my favorite part. Ta-da! A straw in my ketones after I shake it up. I'm having groovy grape. All right, here's why I drink them. I don't need a nap. My number one, hands down, benefit of drinking ketones is I have energy to keep up with my kids. We've got 4 daughters. We just got done with school. We homeschool. It turns my brain on. I just feel good. And I have felt good, incredible, amazing for over 7 years with making different choices, with drinking more water and cutting out the juice, with moving my body, with being mindful of the food that I'm eating. I was way more strict keto years and years ago. Now I don't have to be, nor do I don't want to be. I prefer to say carb-conscious. I prefer to say low-carb, carb-conscious, buns off the burgers, croutons off the salad. I'm going to choose the best meal possible. I'm going to not eat if I'm bored, but I'm going to eat when I'm hungry. And in doing those things over the course of 7 years, I lost a little bit of baby weight that I wanted to lose. I have gotten way stronger. I am mentally focused. My brain is turned on. The energy I have is incredible. And it tastes great. This is my fuel of choice. Some people will go, I don't know if ketones work. And I say, if they didn't work, I wouldn't drink them. And I would say to you, well, I don't know if coffee works or your energy drinks or the amount of soda that you're drinking. Everybody has a fuel. This is the fuel that I'm drinking. If you want to know more and you've never tried them, I've got small trial packs of a variety of flavors. Yeah, what's your favorite flavor? For those of you who drink ketones, what's your favorite? They all taste incredible. But if you've never tried them, post trial in the comments and we can chat. And you can try 5 or 10. And I'm going to walk you through how to take them so you can just see what you think. But that's what I drink. I'm going to drink it every day because I feel amazing. All right. Now, here's a couple. So you can post trial in the comments if you want to know more about the trial packs. Any keto questions at any point, please post them below and I'll come back on this week, tomorrow, the next day, and we'll do some more Q&A. But the questions that I've gotten over the last couple of days are based around dairy, portion control, curbing your cravings, keto snacks, and water. We already touched on water. Half your body weight in ounces of water. And oftentimes people will go, well, I don't like the taste of water. Well, add some electrolytes or just drink it. So one of our friends is currently working on drinking water and he gets headaches if he doesn't drink enough water. And I was like, listen, you need to be drinking water. Grab a bottle of water and see how fast you can slam it. Here's a quick tip. Set an alarm in your phone every hour, one on the hour that says drink your water, grab a bottle of water and drink your water, or every 2 hours. Like if it doesn't help for you to have water bottles all over the place, then have your phone ding and say drink your water, stay hydrated, drink your water. Part of it just comes down to discipline. It is a choice. You need to drink it. If you want to find an electrolyte, we have some electrolytes you can add to your water to make it taste a little bit better. If you need it to taste like something, you can add a lemon to your water. Drink your water. All right. The question, dairy and women and eating dairy. Oftentimes people will go, all right, here's the deal. I'm eating keto. I'm doing all the things. I'm following all the recipes and I'm gaining weight. And one of the first questions I ask is, how much dairy are you eating? And it's like, oh, in all of my meals and all of my snacks, I put it in my 3 cups of coffee. And I just want you to be aware, obviously men and women are different. Our bodies are different. We have hormones. We're dealing with lots of different things. And dairy is fine in some meals, but excuse me, my throat is so tickly. It's like tickly right here. In the very beginning, when we first started eating keto years and years ago, I completely overdid the heavy cream and the cream cheese. Now, I still will use it in some recipes. I rarely use heavy cream. It's just heavy, right? Heavy cream. It's heavy. Your body can be a little bloated from it. So if you find yourself eating tons of it, just remind yourself, I don't need to overdo the dairy. I don't need 3 cups of coffee with tons of heavy cream. and I can lay off, I feel like the soft dairies, like the heavy cream, sour cream, cream cheese, tend to sit and can make you feel bloated. So yes, it is a thing. Yes, you can overdo it. You don't need to have cheese for every single snack. Just be aware of how much you're eating. All right, number 2 is portion control. How do I control my portions? Simple. And if you have a trick that helps you stay on track with your portion control, smaller plates. Obviously dishing up less food. When you're making supper, you don't need a meal and 2 side dishes and bread. I just tell people make less food or dish up one time or don't fill your plate, right? So little things like that. If you need help with portion control, go to myfitnesspal.com or Carb Counter or Carb Manager and actually track your food for a certain amount of time to help you visually understand how much you're eating, right? So you don't need to eat to be stuffed, you eat to be satisfied. Smaller plates, dish up smaller portions, don't make 2 separate sides, maybe make 1. So there's little things you can do that to cut back on how much you're eating. You don't need to snack every 2 hours, things like that. All right, craving. How do we control cravings? If you have a tip that truly helps you control cravings, you can share it. Things I would say is if you're in your kitchen and you're at your home, if you stay home like I do, if you homeschool or work from home, is anybody a stay-at-home mom on here? Is there any homeschool moms? Anybody that works from home? Little things like if you have a sweet craving, go to your kitchen and grab a pickle. And honestly, if you eat a pickle, it completely, I feel like personally takes the cravings away. Has any of you experienced that? Pickles, hands down, I'm like, eat a pickle, you'll be fine. It takes it away. Even if you're if you have a refrigerator at work, bring a jar of pickles. I'm not kidding. It works. Pickles take it away. Removing out of sight, out of mind. So keeping the junk off your counter, not having it, oh, that's my dog, she's crying. Not having a candy drawer at your office, out of sight, out of mind. Staying out of the employee lounge will naturally make it so you're not craving it because you're not seeing it, right? So getting stuff off your counters, getting candy drawers out of your house or out of your office will help. If you're at an office, if you bring your toothbrush with you, if you're at home, it helps to brush your teeth after a meal. It'll take the cravings away. Bring some mouthwash. Same thing with after dinner. After dinner, shut the kitchen lights down, go to your bathroom, brush your teeth. The kitchen is closed. No more cravings, right? And then there's other things like just being distracted. Go for a walk for 20 minutes. Do some jumping jacks. Change the state that you're in. Get out of your kitchen. Get out of the employee lounge. Like all of it is a matter of like, yes, I need to either eat a pickle, chew some gum, grab a mint, get the junk out of my sight, or go for a walk until I'm fine. Or lastly, choose something different. So if it helps to have a strawberry or a little bit of fruit, or I drink ketones to curb my cravings. Hands down, #1 best craving control ever. So I hope that helps. If you have something that you're like, every time I feel like I want chocolate, or if I want a candy bar, or if I want something, I do this and it helps. I always say, chew some gum, eat a pickle, brush your teeth, and then get it out of your sight. Do not keep your biggest cravings in your home. For me, it's chocolate chip cookies. There are no chocolate chip cookies in this house. If for you it's the Oreos and you're like, but my kids need it, your kids don't need it, they can have it at grandma's. Get it out of the house. If it's the ice cream, get it out of the house. Whatever it is for you, and just tell your family, listen, I need you to support me. You can have something else that I don't crave, that I won't grab. You can eat that, so I don't eat it. Make sense? All right, keto snacks. I hope this is helpful. I hope I'm not going too fast. What are some keto snacks that you prefer if you snack? Are any of you snackers? I tell people, if you're not hungry, don't eat. Don't just eat because you're bored. Don't just eat because you are sitting around your house or your office, or you're waiting at the carpool line, or you're bored because you're sitting watching basketball practice. You don't need to eat just to eat. If you're hungry, I like to grab macadamia nuts. I like to grab some beef sticks. I'm usually macadamia nuts or almonds. That's my go-to because I feel like it keeps me full to my next meal. Pickles, cheese sticks, hard-boiled eggs. There is no shortage of keto snacks. I talk about this. There's lots of prepackaged keto snacks. Are those okay? Yes. Do you need them every day, multiple times a day? No. So just pick a solid food. I think almonds work all the time. If I'm hungry, I grab a handful of almonds, done. Or macadamia nuts, or a hard-boiled egg, or I do a protein shake. So little things like that are great snacks. I want to know, what is your favorite keto snack? Share below. All right, it gives other people ideas. And then water. We talked about water intake. Half your body weight in ounces of water. And here's another thing I get asked all the time. And then I'll let you go. People get so frustrated with the scale. And so once you understand that you should not be weighing yourself every day. Your weight can fluctuate anywhere from 2 to 3 to even 4 pounds based on what you ate the night before, based on water weight, based on what time you weigh yourself, even your clothes. And so your weight is going to fluctuate anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds, like for sure 2, no matter what. So if you get on the scale, I have people that message me and go, I gained 0.8 pounds last night. And I say, no, you didn't. You just have to go to the bathroom or a little gas or it'll be okay. Like, don't get frustrated with that. I want you to pay attention to things like measurements. If you want to, measure yourself, inches lost. How are your clothes fitting? How do you, like, people might start saying, oh my goodness, your face looks slimmer, right? Can you walk further without running out of breath? Can you lift more weight? Are you sleeping better? Like, all of those things are like moving you in the right direction, not just the scale. And there's a sweet lady, Lynn, on here that always says, scales are for fish. Yes, they are. Weigh yourself once every week, once every 2 weeks to get a baseline. If you're not eating when you're not hungry, if you've really paid attention to what you're drinking and not over drinking sugar and you're drinking more water, if you're being mindful of the food that you're eating, only eating when you're hungry, not when you're bored, if you're being carb conscious and moving your body, I'm going to say drinking ketones, you will see the scale go in the right direction. And it's a process. You didn't get here overnight. You're not going to get there overnight. So be mindful, be patient, be consistent. You can totally do this. If you have any keto questions, low carb questions, anything, ask your questions below. I'll come back on tomorrow. If you press the share button, your name will go into a drawing for some mom fuel. Let me know that you shared in the comments. And congratulations to our winners, Lavana Robinson, Candice, Marcella, and Kim Dagnan. If I said your names wrong, I'm so sorry. I need your address. So press the share button. Sharing is caring. It allows other people to come onto the Keto Mom community and find the community to help them on their journey. You can always go to ketomomsecrets.com, click on recipes for lots of recipes. We also have a podcast called Keto Mom Secrets where you can listen to things instead of watch the lives. So however you choose to plug in, your presence matters. Thank you for hopping on. I love to see your comments. I love to see you adding value to other people's lives. This is not just me and my family. This is you and your family and the value that you have to give to other people. So when you comment and you share and you help other people out because you shared something that works for you, you're going to change somebody else's life because they're going to take your tip, they're going to implement it, and then you had a piece in that, right? Sharing is caring. So I truly appreciate you. Let me know how I can help. Send me a message. Otherwise, I'm going to be sending out some fun packets, and I'll do some more drawings this week. So have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.